Hey guys, CDTVThaG here. The G, of course, stands for Geico can save you 15% or more on your car insurance. And today, we're going to be doing the last part of my SremmLife 3 reactions, and this is going to be the reaction to the Slim Jxmmi solo album, Jxmtro. If you want to watch my reactions to SremmLife 3 and Swaecation, the links to those will be in the description below. So yeah, I really need Slim Jxmmi to pick up the energy after what Swae gave us. Swaecation really should have been at the end of this because I don't know how you could listen to all this in one sitting with Swaecation in the middle. I'm ready for some Jxmtro, so hopefully this is good. So with all that being said guys, this is CDTVThaG. Let's get into Jxmtro. Track number 1, Brinks Truck, which whenever I hear that, I just think of 21 Savage's XXL Cypher now. And I pulled up in a motherfucking Brinks Truck. Ugh.
Bring out the Brinks Truck, I'm young, flying ice. Hey, you know these bitches checking for me in the DMs, getting naked for me. I ain't even took a dollar out.
I love Slim Jxmmi's flow, man.
When you on top, niggas gon' hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. For me, I make that bitch come and swallow me. Not on the back, then I tell her to follow me.
It's gonna be kind of ironic if Slim Jxmmi has a better solo album than Swae, because I always said to myself, Swae will be the one that has a better solo album. That sound is weird though. That was very nice. The beat, like I said, was a little bit weird. Slim Jxmmi, he was hitting some really catchy flows there. I could see myself listening to this song again and enjoying it. So yeah, maybe we're in for a really good Slim Jxmmi solo project. Who knows? Let's see if this can continue on to track number 2, which is Players Club. Got them pianos going. Ooh, the synths as well.
Hey, I'ma go fuck with the strippers tonight. I'ma go fuck with the strippers tonight. I'ma go fuck with the strippers tonight. I'ma go.
That's the hook.
When I park valet, hey, I'ma go fuck with the strippers tonight. Fresh out the plane and the temperature right. I'm in Atlanta with go getters, get it.
I mean, that song was just super uninteresting to me. Brinks Truck was good. Players Club, that was just the most like typical trap beat you could have got. Literally high-pitched pianos, some bass, some trap drums. There you go. It was just so incredibly standard. The chorus was incredibly repetitive. And you know, I didn't really get that gassed up Slim Jxmmi energy from that track. So Players Club wasn't that good. So let's go track number 3. Antisocial Smokers Club featuring Zoe Kravitz. Oh, it's one of those just... These are the type of Rae Sremmurd beats that aren't good. That bass is just disgusting in a bad way.
Straight up out of fucking dream. Michael Jordan with the ring.
Might be able to pull this off actually. Might be able to pull it off.
Ain't knowing money fun to me. What this money done to me? All these motherfucking haters, I'ma give them something to see. All this
Is someone just playing around with the instrumental now? It sounds like they're experimenting. This doesn't sound like the finished beat. The hook's decent.
Nigga say he with the crew, but no the fuck you ain't. Can see it in your eyes that you a fucking snake.
Is this her first rap verse? I don't know, genuinely. Yeah, that one wasn't good. Again, the beat is just like one of the worst kinds of Rae Sremmurd beats. I'm really trying to wrap my head around this, how like Swae and Slim Jxmmi can sound so good together, and then you separate them and it's like they forget how to make good music. By the way, Zoe Kravitz, let's just forget that verse ever happened. Let's go on to track number 4, Chanel, featuring Pharrell. So, cool feature.
Take it to Chanel cause you fine. Take it to Chanel cause you fine. Paint your fingernails cause you fly.
Again, that's the hook. If there's one thing I can say to Slim Jxmmi, it's that he should take notes from Swae on how to write a hook. We've yet to hear Pharrell, so that's something. Maybe he can come through with something good on here. What the fuck are you doing, Pharrell? There we go. Don't know what the hell you were doing at the start of that verse, Pharrell, but it's picking up now. That Pharrell verse was something else. It started off weird, but it got good. It got good. But I'm never gonna listen to this song again because of this hook. It's actually mind-numbing. I want to go to sleep. Have I just been sitting here for too long doing this today? Like, all these songs are really starting to blend in my head. Was that song bad? not exactly. The hook was trash. The hook was complete trash. Slim Jxmmi's verse, whatever. Swae's verse, whatever. Pharrell's verse stood out because it was funny at the start. It was really weird, but he managed to pick it up a little bit. But it's just a song I don't feel the need to ever listen to again in my life. So that's all I gotta say for that one. Track number 5, Cap featuring Trouble.
Broke nigga talking that nonsense. We ain't got nothing in common. I hear all the chitter chatter.
Here's Trouble.
Feel my blow. With it yet while your bitch together. Get me in the bluff on plot. Harder for the on a wrist rock.
Just again, another song that just blends into everything we've heard so far. I guess one thing I can commend this Jxmtro album on is, unlike Swaecation, it keeps the songs very short. So even though I'm not liking these songs, they're over relatively quickly. So I'll give Slim Jxmmi brownie points for that. I can't say anything about these other than it's just so underwhelming. Let's go track number 6. Already 2/3 of the way through this album. Change It Up. Okay. Maybe getting something different here.
I done changed on you.
Oh.
You want never want my niggas. You want never want my homies. Changed on you. I changed on you. You want never want my niggas.
Hey.
You want never want my homies.
I think that was the best track so far. Maybe Brinks Truck was the best track so far. I do like that had like kind of acoustic instrumentation. It was different to everything else on this project so far. Yeah, I mean, it was decent enough. The only thing is, it just dragged on a bit too long. Track number 7, Keep God First. This one sounds like it could have another, a bit more of an emotional vibe to it again. Okay.
Can we ride with the same team? And we all got the same dream. Diamonds wet like ice cream. Oh, that guy come first. You know my family come first.
Slim Jxmmi really needs to take lessons in writing a hook, because these are all so repetitive. That's one of the main issues here. His hooks are insanely repetitive. Oh, what? The sample's All Bad by Jid. I didn't even notice. That's a great song. I love All Bad. That's it, guys. We haven't finished the album, but I think I've decided, like, Slim Jxmmi and Swae cannot carry solo albums. I think the proof of this was the fact that I loved SremmLife 3. But Jxmtro and Swaecation have nearly put me to sleep. I've made it a thing that I'm never going to give up on an album on this. I'm always going to go through it, but I seriously want to drop out at this point. Track number 8, Juggling Bettys, featuring Riff 3 times, or Riff 3X. The beat sounds interesting, but I'm not falling for that trap again. I'm waiting for the song to actually start. It's almost like an old school vibe to this. I'm not familiar with the phrase Juggling Bettys. It sounds like YG. This one is produced very nicely though. Okay, yeah, I think I could actually easily say that Juggling Bettys was the best track so far. The production on there by Zaytoven was fantastic, man. I liked it, man. That's my favorite song on the project so far. I'd listen to that one again. Can I tell you why I liked it? I don't really know. It's just not boring, I guess. Next up, the last track on the whole album on Jxmtro, we have Slim Jxmmi with Growed Up.
Uncle Jim.
Stop calling yourself Uncle Jim. Uncle Jim is a creepy ass name, man. No offense to anyone that has an uncle called Jim. It's that sample again. I swear this has the sample from City of Stars on it, just like one of the Swae tracks did. Now I'm even hearing the same samples. Well. Oh boy. Yeah, that song was whatever. Overall thoughts on Jxmtro. These guys they can't carry a solo album separately. I'm sorry. Maybe they can, but they haven't proved it here. Juggling Bettys and Brinks Truck, they're the only songs I come back for. Basically, if I was to rank the 3 projects on this, I think I go SremmLife 3 at the top, because that was actually good. SremmLife 3 was one of my favorite albums of the year. Swaecation is one of my worst albums of the year so far. Jxmtro is probably also one of my worst albums of the year so far. I don't get how there can be such a divide in the quality between when you're a duo and when you're doing solo albums. Maybe you feel different, but to me, Jxmtro and Swaecation are boring. I would not care if they were cut from the album completely. I'd be happy with just the 9 tracks that are SremmLife 3. And like, even though there's a couple of songs I like on Jxmtro, a couple of songs I can tolerate on Swaecation, my life wouldn't be any less happy if I never heard them again. So basically, to sum it up, I'm only considering SremmLife 3 as 9 songs. Swaecation and Jxmtro don't exist to me. I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm tired right now, and I have to go edit these videos now. Sure, they're gonna get more streams because there's 27 albums. I don't know if it was really worth it because you made 1 fantastic album and 2 trash ones. That's all I gotta say, guys. That's the SremmLife 3 trilogy over. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll definitely try and do a reaction to Doom by Scarlord soon, Book of Ryan by Royce da 5'9", just all the new stuff that came out. I'll try and get around to all of it. I just wanted to get this out of the way first. I will see you all in the next one. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I would really appreciate it. Links to this Swaecation reaction and the SremmLife 3 reaction in the description below. This is CDTVThaG, signing out.